Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Hey, everybody. Hi, it's Becky from Power Tools with Thread. You are in our Stitchuation room. This is a Monday through Friday virtual stitching retreat. We hang out in here. You follow me on my sewing journey, and I hope I can inspire you to put something under the needle. You guys can hear Fredo's little toes coming across my floor already. Good morning. There's already so many folks in here. That's great. We have to do our Fredo ritual, right? She hears me start talking. There she is. Hello, baby. Hello. Fredo bucket in hand. I've got it all together today. So thank you, Glory, for my Fredo bucket. There's my little girl. There you are. Sweet baby. She's our little rescue. We've had her about a year and a half. We got her from the no-kill shelter in our county. What a blessing. Yeah, what a blessing you were. Good girl. Good girl. All right. She knows she gets her treat for being sweet. Everybody's saying good morning, Fredo. Yeah, you're sweet. This is the most chill dog you've ever met in your life. Okay. Already I see some hashtag power tools. Go ahead and do that. Today is a very special day. Well, it happened the other day. I'm low. Hold on. It happened the other day, but my channel went over 75,000 subscribers. And that is really a milestone in our world. And in the world of YouTube, I was reading some stats one time. YouTube is its own thing. And if you really want to be successful at it, there are so many things that you've got to do to be able to, make it work and make it be something on YouTube so that people want to be there and they want to follow you and be part of it. So it's, and those of you that have been with me for the 5 years, the channel has evolved over time. I've moved rooms. I've gotten new things going on. And thank you all for your congratulations. Oh my goodness. It's great to see everybody. So, now I had a thought and boy, that just went. There's just so many things that go into it. Oh, I know where I was going. There's less than of all of the channels, and there's millions of channels on YouTube, millions of channels. And you don't know about them because you only get fed those that that interest you. The algorithm pays attention to what you shop for and watch and all of that and search for, because YouTube and Google are one company. And of the millions of channels that are on YouTube, there's less than 100,000 of them, I think. I think I heard that right. Less than 100,000 of them go over. Oh, thank you, Casey. That's very thoughtful for your sticker. I appreciate that. Less than 100,000 of them ever go over 1,000 subscribers, because reaching those milestones is very, very difficult. So when you see people on YouTube that have got 700,000, like Minimal Mom, or they're over 1 million, those are the top 1%, 0.1% of YouTube channels. So for me, not being a store, not being a shop, not being a pattern creator or a fabric designer, I'm one of you. And for me to hit that milestone, I could not do it without you. And I know that you guys have enriched my life so much. And it's truly, truly an honor to be in your life every day. So I appreciate that. That's very, very nice of you. And so to celebrate the 75,000 subscriber milestone, I'm going to give away one of two things, because I have quilters who are not embroiderers and I have embroiderers who are not quilters. And then, so one of two things for US shipping. Okay. And if you are overseas, and you have to be in the live to win, and you have to be in the chat. It doesn't work with comments below the video, because scammers will tell you that you won in your comment below the video and then want money from you. And that's not me, even though it looks like me. Okay. So if you're overseas, I'm going to give you a $50 US gift certificate to your download site of choice, whatever you would want. So I want to include everybody because I wouldn't be where I am without my viewers from Australia and South Africa and the UK and South America. You guys, everybody, big pool, right? Big pool. Okay. So if you are in the US, one of two. For you quilters, I have a Home Again quilt kit. I made this quilt last year in orange. They called it pumpkin. This is a Lori Holt kit. It comes with all of the fabric. This thing weighs a ton. So I have the Home Again quilt kit. So whoever wins, you'll send me an email and you will tell me which one you want. I want to thank Lady M for this kit. She is a benefactor of my channel, and she sent this to me to give to you. This kit runs probably about $120. Okay. So I want to thank Lady M for that. And then for you embroiderers, I've got a full set, including the expansion set of clear blue tiles. So if you are an embroiderer and not a quilter, then the clear blue tiles can be yours. US shipping on these two physical products. So you get both. Okay. Brand new designs. USB is in here for stitching the clear blue tiles. Okay. Everything is brand new in the box. And I want to thank Kimberbell for supporting this. They send these to me to give to you, and or to actually just to show them. And I use my own clear blue tiles all the time. So, and if you are overseas, then a $50 download to the site of your choice, you just tell me and I will reach out to them, and my own cash, I will take care of that. Okay. So you go both ways, Debbie, but that's the least I can do for you guys. So I appreciate it very much. All right. And you can be in the live and put in your hashtag power tools and then go to your doctor's appointment. Okay. You can do it on your phone in the waiting room. Go see your doctor, come back out, look at the end of the video, watch the whole thing. It helps the channel on the analytics for that, and see who won. Oh, we have hot out of the oven cinnamon rolls in our virtual kitchen. Oh, I can smell them. Oh my gosh, they're fantastic. Love that. Love that. Yeah, you love my shirt. This is a Creative Notions quilt shop shirt. You guys that live in a quilt desert, you know who you are. You don't have a quilt shop for miles and miles and miles, right? Hours. Creative Notions quilt shop has a subscription. I'm glad you brought that up. Has a subscription box that comes every other month. Now, it's less than you would pay for many of the boxes that come every single month, but you're always guaranteed to get fun projects and things to do. And I just love this month's box. This comes with a sticker that says this is the August box. And how appropriate you mentioned my shirt. I was going to share the box with you this morning. So thank you all, Tracy, for the 75,000. Thank you all. You guys, I'm barely catching up on the chat. So if I miss you, I apologize. I do go back in the day when I'm stitching on, I put my video on right here and I eyeball the comments on my tablet so I can so that I can make sure if anybody's got questions that I can finish up. So you've been a member for a couple of subscriptions and you love them, Krissa. Yeah, these are great boxes. And the one that came in August is just wonderful. I want to show you guys. So just like, I'm going to tell you now, on this Home Again quilt, this red and white bundle, this sold out right away. This kit, they had lots of different color choices, probably 7 or 8 color choices. I can't remember how many. It's on the back of the pattern. And red and white immediately sold out. Okay. So that's why I had the orange one, which I don't mind. It's fine. So this month, the Creative Notions, first thing you open the box, Creative Notions Quilt Shop. Look at the fabric that you get. Lots of it. So they've gone from fat quarter bundles, which limited them to fat quarter projects, to yardage. And so now you're going to get beautiful yardage. Look at this. We've got this pretty red. Isn't that lovely? I love that. That's just gorgeous. There is a white solid. And here is the matching red on white to the original one we saw. Okay. And then there's a complementary red with a smaller print. Very nice. Okay. And that is going to make Presley's Dream. Finishes at 59 by 71. Look at that quilt. And pretty. Here it is. Isn't that lovely? I love, it's like it's the Ohio Star with an Irish chain. Just beautiful. And this is high-end fabric. It feels soft and makes you want to fondle it. It really does. Lovely, lovely quilt. Okay. And then a couple of months ago, we got a Ackfeld wire stand. Let me turn my camera around and show you. I still have the August Kimberbell mini quilt. It's right up there on top of my desk, right under the TV. I want to show you. Let me zoom in for you guys over here. There we go. Okay, so there's the Ackfeld wire stand that holds a mini quilt. Yeah, y'all are looking at all that stuff on my desk. I know it. That's okay. I'm going to turn you back around. I got wires and cords hanging up my wheels, which I hate. Oh, my goodness. Why did that get under there? There we go. Yes, that was a Kahlua lamp from Karen Coffee in Albuquerque. So we got that stand. And then every couple of months now, we are getting a new top to it. So this one, I'll hold this so you can see it better. This one is like a little hay bale for fall. Okay. So you're getting this top. And then along with that, you are getting individual mini quilts. So they have the Make It Mini Scarecrow. Okay, look at that scarecrow quilt you're going to get right there. And it's got the little hay bale sitting on top of it. It's just lovely. And it comes with everything that you need, embellishments and fabric to make the mini quilt. So every other month, you're getting them. This is creativenotionsquiltshop.com. Okay, this is not a sponsored thing, you guys. I get it myself. I just love it. Okay. And then they had a cute little project. This is, it's a little manicure kit. I think making this for a grandchild they just love this. Thank you, Karen. I enjoy you too. Thank you for coming in. So I want to show you what comes in this little kit. It's called A Cute Little Project, is this one. She's got a little cute little project sticker. Okay. You do get a piece of fabric. And in the instructions, I had the instructions right. What did I do with them? Oh, I had them out. In the instructions, the fabric that they show, you could actually use scraps from the fabric you got in the previous box and a little bit of By Annie, Soft and Stable, that has come in a previous box. Okay. So what comes in this cute little thing? All right. This is a manicure kit. So you're going to get a nail polish remover pad, and you're going to get two little containers of peach moisturizing hand cream. Okay. There's two of them. That thing I'm holding in my hand. You get a little cuticle stick. I'm going to put these down. See that? The little cuticle push stick? Both ends. They've got a pointy end. Careful with that. This is longer than 3 inches. Be careful if you take it on a plane. They might get you. An adorable little clear nail polish. It's a tiny little brush. I think that's what that is. A set of clippers. Okay. A baby little emery board. This is so cute, you guys. Oh my goodness. And then of course the bag. And here it is right here. And this is what you're going to make. So it's a cute little, so it's got double pockets. That's that cherry fabric. We had the berry fabric come in last one, right? So we have the cherry fabric and some more. There's a little band to hold it all closed and the flap, and that flaps tucks down and sticks in there. So you can barely see it right there in that picture right there. So you can see the polish and the emery board right there. Isn't that cute? What a nice, fun little project. I love that. Just adorable. Okay. And then, of course, you get a suite. This one, mine is blueberry, the Country Popper, Stephanie Brews. And it's out of Central Valley, Utah. She makes her own candies. I love these kind of candies because I'm going to say they're fat-free, right? Love it. So the August subscription box, the total value is $104.50 with everything that you got. So it also comes with the 2024 mystery quilt. Here's mosaic number 13. There's that block. And the double monkey wrench. There's that block. So you're going to be able to make a complete quilt by the end of the year and put it all together with all of your blocks. Oh, I can hear my dog barking outside. Uh-oh. She's out front. Keith, if you're watching, your dog is loose. So that was very good. It's a very good little box. So creativenotionsquiltshop.com. These minis are cute. I actually took the mini from the last box and I've got it in my pile of stuff to go to El Campo. We are doing the RV sew together next week. It's here. It's finally here. I'm so excited. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Those of you that are coming, if you're in the Snapplique class, be sure to bring some black thread. I don't have thread to give you guys. So you're going to need black thread for the project, okay? And your embroidery scissors to trim in the hoop. Bonnie has been dutifully sending out all kinds of information. The last email she sent out gave you driving directions coming from east, west, and from the north, okay? And it all costs, if you guys are coming from the east, go south under Houston, okay? Follow all the signs to Victoria. Do not drive an RV through Houston. What did Bonnie say? She said, pack your patience. Oh, yeah. A lot of folks are coming. It's going to be a lot of fun. I got the cutest little email. Betsy D is in here. She emailed me yesterday and she said, I'm in. I'm going on the Sew and Sale cruise on May 24th. She's so excited. So I can't wait to meet you, Betsy, in person. That's going to be fun. All right. So yesterday, if you weren't here yesterday, we now have Embroidery Thursdays. That's the new schedule. Okay. Embroidery Thursdays. And I'll be doing some sort of embroidery project. And it might be one project that lasts for several Thursdays and we'll just do it during that hour. Or I might finish it and extend over just a little bit. So yesterday I made the Turkey Trot trivet from Smart Needle. Turned out super cute. This is adorable. And I did find my labels and I put my label on the back. Okay. So the way she has you finish this, the method that you see in the video is to cut a slit in the backing fabric and then turn it because it's a full in the hoop project. So much bigger than the one you did on your 6x10. Yeah, this was the 9x14. Yeah, Wendy, I know. Okay. Oh, good point, Lucy. Good point. Lucy says, don't drive in you said the tow lane. You can't, in Texas, you can't drive an RV in the HOV lanes, FYI. So the high occupancy vehicle lanes in Texas, you can't do that in an RV. So is it just FYI? Okay. Just telling you that. So it's not my town. I don't live in El Campo, Debbie. She's going to look like a deluge. So anyway, this turned out adorable. And this is what we made yesterday. I've got a link below to it. And if you want to make one and you can watch yesterday's video and follow step by step, I did cut out the applique on the scan and cut. So if you have a scan and cut, you can see how to do that too. That was a lot of fun. Embroidery Thursday. Yay. Yeah, don't drive on the toll roads in Houston unless you have a sticker in your window. That's true. There is no pay booths. However, Houston is very good about hunting down your license plate and sending you an invoice. I know this. Yeah. The labels come from Smart Needle. That's where I got those. So her labels, I think she's got 2 different sizes. I'm not sure. I can't remember, but it's got like heat and bond, the regular heat and bond on the back, not heat and bond light. So it is nice and you can hear it, right? Yeah, it's, and then you leave the paper tearaway stabilizer in it. I did not pull it off. That's why it has Frisbee-like qualities. We did that yesterday. Also, a lot of you have asked when I talked about doing Embroidery Thursday, there was some questions about, you want to know about stabilizers because stabilizers can be confusing and they can be pricey. And I want to let you know, yesterday, allbrands.com sent out a beautiful tribute to Deborah Jones. And Deborah Jones is an icon, was an icon in the embroidery industry. She passed away on August 16th. And they sent out a nice tribute to her in the email, and also linked in that email, there's a video. It's on the allbrands.com YouTube channel. They had a full session with Deborah Jones, and all she talked about was stabilizers. So that may help you. I recommend go look at that and watch their video. Yes, Deborah Jones was a smart woman. Everything I know about my embroidery machines, I learned from Deborah Jones when she was doing Craftsy classes. In fact, she's the reason I bought my multi-needle, because she did one called Getting to Know Your Multi-Needle long before I had a multi-needle. But that's what got me into that. And I said, oh yeah, I definitely want one of those. So for those of you that are looking for information on stabilizers, go to allbrands.com, Allbrands YouTube channel. And they've got that video with Deborah Jones. So you, on their channel across the top, there's a magnifying glass for search. Tap that and type in Deborah Jones. It'll come up. Or you can put in the YouTube search, All Brands and Deborah Jones, and that video will come up. And you can see that and learn all about stabilizers. So, all right, Kathy Ann, have a good day. Thanks for joining us while you could. All right. Now, Bonnie is the RV queen here. She just said right here, whoop, I missed it. Sorry, Bonnie. I have an easy tag. We have an easy tag on our motorhome. Works throughout Texas, Kansas, and Oklahoma. I love that. You don't have to fiddle with it. The thing about easy tag, though, Bonnie, Houston has its own, Houston has its own metro tags. Yeah. All right. So this morning, I was going to work some more on the Yuletide block for the Fat Quarter Shop Jolly Bar Sew Along, the Christmas Jolly Bar. There's the beginning of the block. Let's take a look at that. Let me see here. Okay. Let's see. Let's get in and take a look. I use the Hits the Spot grunge paper as my background fabric. All right. I was just kind of getting an idea there. The green, the Christmas green. So let me back out. This green and this are from the Jolly Bar for, oh, it does. It works on the toll roads all over Houston. Okay. Yeah. And it's cheaper to preload your card than it is to pay the invoice. Not by much, but save a couple of pennies. You guys save all your money you can for fabric, right? So this is the Jolly Bar from Reindeer Games. And that's what I am going to be dealing with today. And my quilt block, my Yuletide quilt block, let me pull it up. That's this one right here. So this is for row number 2. We're going to reveal row number 2, all of our blocks on Wednesday. Okay. But that is the Yuletide block right there. And if you'll look, I got different fabrics. So I'm trying to get those built out. You got to pay attention to what you're doing for sure. Yeah. And some of these are hard. So where are we at? You guys do a hashtag Power Tools. If you just joined us, we're celebrating my 75,000 subscribers. If you are in the US, you have your choice of the Home Again quilt kit. This is a Lori Holt kit. Okay. This is for quilters, or you have, if you're an embroiderer, not a quilter, a full set, including the expansion set of clear blue tiles. All right. Ta-da. That is US shipping only, please. If you are overseas, you will tell me about your download site of choice, and I will donate a $50 gift certificate to you through that site. So that way you can do that. Okay. So there's a little bit of math involved when you're trying to figure out how many to make. So like on this Yuletide block, gosh, I need my glasses. I had them right here. There they are. On this Yuletide block. Okay. So like it tells you up here in the instructions, it'll say from 24 rectangles cut, whatever. And then it'll say 48 total. So what I do is I take that 48 and divide it by 4, because there's 4 blocks in the Yuletide quilt. So if you divide by 4, whatever the total number they tell you, that's how many you need for block A to make 1. Does that make sense? Okay. Okay. Thank you very much for following me, Patricia. I appreciate that. Yeah. So, you know, and then it says from 2 rectangles cut this size, 4 total. So that means you only need 1, right? And then from 8 rectangles cut this, 16 total. So you only need 4, because 16 divided by 4 is 4, right? So that math we learned in elementary school, paying off in here. So you just go through all of the total that it tells you. All right. So like on this one, for the, in your background, sashing and borders, it says you need 7 widths of strip cut into 56 5-inch squares. Okay. Well, 56 divided by 4, whatever that number is how many you need to make for 1. So just, that's how you do the math on that. Thank you, Tracy, for your sticker. I appreciate that. Math in the mornings. Yeah, that's what we do. That's right. You're not happy with that. Math in the morning coffee, Vicky. Yeah. But it takes a bit to figure that out, okay? Because you're going to sit there and stare at it and say, okay, so the number that they're telling me to cut is for this whole quilt, but I'm only making 1 block. So just divide everything by 4 and you'll be okay. Yeah. More coffee. I know. Thank you, Becky. I appreciate you. Appreciate it. All right. Yeah. Patty, I hope I'm up to 100,000. I tell you, when I first started, so my channel started in 2019, late, like I think it was December of 19 was when I kicked off the channel officially. I had a video out there a couple of years ago of my dog. That's totally different. But the Power Tools with Thread kicked off in 2019 with my very first video. And there's a site out there called socialblade.com. And when you go to socialblade.com, you don't do it, the YouTubers do it. It's a way for us to kind of realize expectations. So I can type in my site on socialblade.com, Power Tools with Thread, and it'll give me a list of a projection of subscribers counts. Okay. So I was getting about 1,800, anywhere from 12 to 1,800 subs a month during COVID, because we shut down in 2020, and my subscriber count just went, phew, right? And that happened. And then it was projecting that by the fall of 2023, I was going to be at 100,000. Well, then the world opened up And the subscriber count slowly went back down because when people didn't have anything to do. Thank you, Becky. I appreciate your sticker. That's very thoughtful. So when the world opened up, people got their lives back and they stopped watching so much YouTube and they stopped subscribing so much. Then I went to a lot of embroidery, and in the world of YouTube, quilting is a small niche. We have a little bitty corner in YouTube land, and then embroiderers are even smaller than that. And my subscriber count continued to drop more and more and more. And at one point in time, I was down around 400 or so a month. And I was like, something's got to change. And so YouTube tells me, no, you do not need to bring your scan and cut, Betsy. No, you don't. You're fine. But YouTube tells me what other videos most of you watch, and you watch quilting videos. And I said, okay, well, maybe I need to go back more toward quilting. So that's why we're going to do quilting most of the week, and we'll do embroidery one day a week. And that way, you know, because I love to embroider too. I don't want to stop doing that. So now Social Blade says that I'll be at 100,000 probably, I don't know, spring of 25, maybe, I don't know. But now I'm back up to about 800 to 900 a month. So I'm climbing back up, right? Climbing back up. These are just the weeds that are behind the nitty gritty of YouTube, looking at analytics, watching it, managing it as a business, right? Managing it as a business. So, good, Vicky. She says she found me 3 or 4 months ago. Yeah. If you guys are brand new, please pop in the chat and say hello. Pop in and say, I'm new, or it's my first time to post in the chat. And look out, I have a welcoming committee and they eyeball that and you'll be inundated. Does it make a difference in how much I earn by doing the lives daily? Debbie, it has not. And I'll tell you why. So YouTube years ago used to pay for the number of subscribers you have. Okay. And while I'm at 75,000 people don't watch my videos. I would say probably 10,000 do, but not 75,000. So because these people have lives and they go do other things, you know, and a lot of times, like my mail lady, she comes out, I'll subscribe to your channel. She doesn't quilt. She never watches. So YouTube realized that people could buy subscribers. You could buy bundles of bots from these companies, and they would look like subscribers. Now, mine are not like that. Mine are all very organic, and I like that. That's what I want. So because bots don't look at ads and bots don't interact. So what they did was, a bot is just a computer algorithm that looks like a number, but it's not. It's not a person. And YouTube is an advertising company. That's all they are. Okay, they're an advertising company. So when they stopped, it happened about the same time. I think that was, divine intervention. I had gotten big knots in my shoulder from editing videos all the time I was mousing hours and hours a day. And so I had to stop. My chiropractor was like, I can't get rid of that knot. You're going to have to quit or something. I either had to quit the channel or I had to change the format. So I changed the format to live Monday through Friday. And what YouTube did was they went from paying for number of subscribers to number of interactions. So every single time you post in the chat, that's an interaction. YouTube knows that that's an actual person. Every time you give a thumbs up, I can't buy a thumbs up. That's an actual person that hit that button on their screen. And every time you leave a comment below the video, that's an actual person that interacted with my channel. And so that's why thumbs up are huge for the channel. And the money amount has been gradually increasing because of daily, Monday through Friday, in and out for over a year now, having live videos with you guys. So it's a dedication. Get up, get out of bed, put your makeup on, have something to do, have your camera ready, make sure your lights are right, all of that. have something. You're going to join more in the chat. Yeah, that's great. That's wonderful. Thank you. I appreciate that so much. Yeah, your chat helps my channel more than you know. And you're just saying hi to people and visiting. Maybe they don't talk back to you, but that one little thing that you said, good morning, everyone, helps me. And plus there are other people watching that. So I work, I'm dedicated to the channel. We will put it that way, right? So you're welcome. Yeah, thank you all so much. And it just warms my heart when you guys say, that's how I start my day, or that's how I end my day. But that's the back end inner workings of YouTube. And that's how that works. And so now the chat will be flying. Well, and it's a little self-serving, right? Because I do the giveaways and on Fridays, and those are my highest days. And I can see in my analytics the peak of interactions that happen on that. So you need my channel in the mornings, Tracy. Okay. So yeah, that's how YouTube works. And so, a lot of times those folks now that have got 100,000 plus viewers, a lot of them are not doing their own video editing. The ones that are doing pre-records, a lot of them farm that out, and that's fine. But I don't do that. I think it's because I'm a control freak. Quilters can be a bit of a control freak, can we not? Right? We do. Yeah. Oh, you're sweet, Lynn. Thank you so much. Okay. So again, if you're just joining us, in honor and thanking you for having my 75,000 subscriber mark, you got a choice. If you're in the US, you have a choice of one of two. If you're an embroiderer, you're going to hashtag power tools. Okay. Hashtag power tools for you embroiderers. You can have the full set of clear blue tiles, original and expansion set. And if you are a quilter, you can get the Home Again quilt from Lori Holt in the red rendition for a beautiful red and white quilt. I want to thank Lady M, benefactor of my channel. Thank you, Sandra. That's very thoughtful. Sandra has been the one who is doing, thank you, Brenda. Very, very sweet. Sandra's the one who's been doing the table of contents for Merry Christmas and Happy Halloween quilts. So, and then if you're overseas, I'm going to give you a $50 gift certificate to the download site of your choice. So everybody is included. Yeah, I know. All right. So let's do a little stitching, shall we? 40 minutes into this. Let's do a little stitching. All right. So I need to make I don't think these are the blocks that I want. These are not the ones. So I'm making the Yuletide block. That's what's behind me right here. And that Yuletide block is one of the blocks from the Fat Quarter Shop. It's the Christmas Jolly Bar book. And it's the sew along. And this is what it looks like. Oh, I wanted to tell you too. Tuesday, Pat Sloan, she's got a YouTube channel. If you don't know who she is, she's a quilter. She's a pattern designer and a book writer and a fabric designer and all of that. Pat Slow's on every Tuesday at, it's not live, but I don't think, but it's at 7 Eastern, right, is when her video releases. What was the green fabric in those points? That's from the Jolly Bar book. That's what you asked me, Casey. That's from the Jolly Bar book for the Jolly Bar. Let me get here. That's from Reindeer Games. That green fabric and the fabric in between them is from Reindeer Games by me and my sister Formoda. And then the grunge is a hits the spot Formoda. I think it's basic gray. Okay. So I had mentioned to y'all that when I chose Reindeer Games fabric line, there was 130 Jolly Bars, and I thought there's plenty for everybody that was available at the Fat Quarter Shop. Well, no, they're sold out of them. And so the other option I had was going to be the Starberry Jolly Bar from Fat Quarter Shop. And that I had mentioned on Wednesday that I could go into EQ8 and, put the fabric where those fabric swatches where I wanted and give you a sample. Pat Sloan did that on Tuesday. She's talking about her kites quilt behind her, and she puts up a rendition of this quilt using the Starberry Jolly Bar. And if you want to make the Starberry one, please use the links below her video. She went to the trouble to make all that up for you guys and showed it on the channel. There's a flash of it like this. And so if you are going to do that and you're looking at it at Pat's channel and you like it and you want to make it like hers and you're going to purchase the fabric, please use Pat's links below her video to get your fabric, okay? We have to support each other, definitely. So, well, hi. Are you new, Anna Connor McClure? She says hi. She's just chatting, probably a first time. Am I going to stop Snapplique? No, ma'am. No, Reba. Matter of fact, we did Snapplique the other day, making, this is the mini quilt from On Wander Lane. This up here, that was a Snapplique lesson right there. Let me show you. Snapplique is where I take a paper pattern, scan it into the Scan-A-Cut, and create cut files and embroidery designs using Brilliance embroidery software. Okay. That's the September On Wander Lane. Usually the last week of the month, I'll do the one for the following month coming up. I'm not doing those big middle blocks on Wander Lane, you guys. Woo. That's not on my queue. I don't have the bandwidth for that right now. So, okay. So what I wanted to make with you guys today, finally. So I'm making the green candy canes on green. These are half square triangles right in here. These blocks, candy canes on green. Okay. And then I've got this big bow tie bow at the bottom. I'm working my way in. Do you guys work in rows or columns or from the outside in? How do you guys work on your blocks? Are there any ruler holders available? No, Celia, I'm sorry. My son, he's almost finished. He graduates next June, May or June, from his doctorate. And when he does, then he's back in the wood shop. Yeah, I know. I'm on him about it too. You work from the inside out. Okay, or by rows. All right. Isn't that funny how we all think different? So me, I'm working from the outside in. That's interesting. I was wondering about that. Let me see here. So Evelyn says she watches Pat Sloan and then Power Tools. That's how you start your day. Thanks for keeping you stitching. You're welcome. Yeah, as a matter of fact, the timing of this channel on live is because Pat Sloan ends around 7:30-ish, right? She's on for 25 minutes. And then she, that gives you guys time to get a comfort break and some coffee, watch the weather, and come over and watch Power Tools. I think that's what everybody does. You copy whatever I'm doing? Okay. Thank you, Lynn. That's very thoughtful for your super sticker. Thank you. So I've cut all of my pieces. Here's the, I didn't need to do that. Yeah, I did. So here's the red bow tie. Okay. And then here's the background fabric. And then there's the rest of those row by row. Okay. I'm watching you guys. Midge does row by row. Question, a month ago. All right, here we go. Let me see. I did a video with my grandchildren in Colorado. What machine did I purchase for your granddaughter at Mole Queens? That's a fantastic machine. That is the Brother NQ3550W. NQ3550W. It's wireless. It's a 6x10, and it's identical to my Gypsy machine right here. This one, the NQ3700D, except it doesn't have Disney. Okay. Sarah, you're taking the plunge and buying Stitch Artist 3. Good for you. Please use my links below the video if you wouldn't mind. Right there at the top, you hit more ... and it says Becky's in Brilliance link, and I'd appreciate that. So yeah, NQ3550W. That thing, it's a combo machine and it's wireless, but it's really an embroidery machine that sews, and it only weighs 18 pounds. I love the needle up down on it. It has the auto presser foot up as you're stitching, you know, when you're sewing, and then you quit and you want to pivot the foot, you know, you have a button for that. So that's pretty neat. Yeah, Sarah, thank you so much. I appreciate it. It's how I make my living, you guys, how I buy fabric. It's a job. All right. So that's okay. You guys are so funny. Scotty Dog, I love this. She's got a schedule. Open my eyes and look at the time. See how much time until I'm on. Feed the cats, make the coffee, and turn on Power Tools with Thread. Yeah, well, you've got kitchen duty, you know. That's right. You didn't know I was in your sewing room? You watch Pat and then the weather and then Becky, and then you start your day. That's how it works. That's what we do, right? Okay. So the instructions on this one want me to making these half square triangles. So the instructions tell you to draw a line down the center of the quilt and then sew 1/4 inch away from either side of that line. I don't prefer that method, me personally. Is a 6x10 big enough for the Snapplique class? Yes, Margie. Yes. Yeah, our project in the Snapplique is a 6x10, FYI. So if you don't want to bring that, you know, I know some people are bringing their luminaires. You don't have to bring that ginormous hoop unless you're going to do it for something else. The Snapplique class, we're going to use a 6x10 hoop. Okay. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. So, yeah, you folks down in Australia, if you want a $50 gift certificate to Echidna, I can do that too for you guys. Okay. They're a great store. So I mark on the back of my dark fabric just in case, so something doesn't bleed through. I don't think it would, but you never know. So what I do is I've got this cool little ruler. This is a medium seam marker this one's from Missouri Star. I don't have a link to these, I don't think, but this one's from Creative Grids for larger. Okay. And what it is you put the points, there's a line through the center, and you put the line through the center, corner to corner, and then you mark on your fabric. Did I already mark all these? No, I didn't mark this one. So I'll show you how I do that. I just feel like sewing on a line is more accurate than eyeballing 1/4 inch away from the center line that you drew. So you put your ruler in the middle, corner to corner. This way. There we go. And then I've got a pencil. What do I do with it? Oh, it's right here. And these are pretty big, you know, just for expediency's sake. So like I drew the lines. I don't know. You can see they're pretty faint on this one. I got a little smarter about it, and I'm just holding my fingers here. Because I have 1/4 inch seam tape on the bottom of the bed of my machine, I'm just marking the start and the stop down here. Because as I sew, I'm making sure that the point of I'm making sure that this point right here stays on that red line on my 1/4 inch seam tape on the bed of my machine. This is from Cluck Cluck Sew. Fantastic. I won't sew without it. It really improves the accuracy of my quilting. Let's see here. Let me get this over so you can see. There, that's a little better. So you just put these together. I'll do one with the lines fully drawn. Okay. Pretty simple stuff. And you get 2 half square triangles per on each one of these. So I'm just going to start it right there. And I'm making sure, oh, I'm not the point. So I'm sewing on the line instead of next to the line. I'm sorry, I was wrong about that. I misspoke. So I'm making sure that this pencil line right here stays on that red line at the bottom of the machine. All right. And I got 3 of these I got to do. And so when I only mark, which way is right? This way. Yeah. So when I only mark the start and the stop, that way it's just quicker. I'm not drawing through the center of the fabric. I start it right there on it, and I'm going to put my end mark right on it. And I'm just following that end mark up the red line. It's pretty quick. And one more here. I needed a total of 3 of these to place them correctly. 9 minutes. Okay. You guys do a hashtag Power Tools. I'm giving away a quilt kit for you quilters, a full set of clear blue tiles for you embroiderers, or a $50 gift certificate to the download place of your choice. If you want, if you're overseas. And then when you email me and tell me that you won, you're the one that won, then you tell me what you want, and I'll get that taken care of for you. I think I'm going to bring Miss Texas, I'm going to bring Miss Texas to the El Campo. She's my featherweight. Just for show and tell, I think. Okay. There we go. So see, this is me personally. I just feel like I'm more accurate when I use that 1/4 inch ruler. And then the instructions tell you to cut on the line. I'm not cutting, I'm just cutting in the middle. Okay. And then it has to be pressed open and trimmed to size. That's the way that works. If you haven't noticed, if you're new, if you put in the chat an @ symbol, then start typing someone's name. I think this works on a tablet and a computer or a laptop. Then their name will pop up to them highlighted on their screen so they know somebody's talking to them. I don't think that works on a phone, but anyway, we'll see. All right. Thank you guys so much for patronizing Smart Needle yesterday for the Turkey Trot trivet that we finished, because she sent me a lovely, lovely thank you note for doing that. That's how that turned out. It's 2 cubes going on my table for Thanksgiving for sure. So, okay, I've got to iron these open. So we're going to take a road trip over to my ironing station. The name highlight for me does not work for me on an iPad. Oh, really, Carol? Okay, sorry. I don't know why. Well, you won't see it. If you're talking to somebody, you won't see it. But if somebody's talking to you, then you'll see it. I'm pretty sure that's how that works. Look how scorched that is. Y'all, I've got new fabric I need to put on there, but I don't want to pester my husband. Okay. Oh, my gosh. This thing fell off. If you guys have the Sapporo iron, I got another scorch mark right there. If you guys got that iron, you got to watch that thing. It's hot. Okay. So I just am going to press these open with my fingers. Do a little. And I'm going to put it up on my wool pressing bar. And I want it to fold to the dark. I want the seam to the dark. So you put the dark on top and then press it. And I'm going to start here with my clapper. This long seam press roll is from Gray Rooster. I like the short one for my little table, and I like the long one for up here where I can do multiples and get nice flat seams. I don't press open. That's not my thing. Don't care for that. I only don't do it because I can't nest properly when I have seams pressed open. I've never mastered that, so I'm not going to torture myself. So there's a whole lot of decluttering going on around YouTube with the channels that I watch, and I was thinking about maybe we would do a 5-minute declutter on we'll set a timer and do a 5-minute declutter around in certain spots around my sewing room. And I think that that would be good because I've got too much stuff. I'm sure you do too. And if you guys would like to do that, I can start that. Maybe we'll start that in October so that we can make room for things that we're going to bring into the sewing room over the holidays and getting ready for spring. I'm just going to do a 5-minute declutter is all it is. Okay, good. So I'm done. Those turned out real nice. I need to go over. Do you guys want to do a declutter? Okay, we can. That'll be fun. Declutter, yes, please. Okay, good. Stuff you buy at the quilt show. I know we need to make room, don't we? Because we're going to be at the Houston Quilt Festival. Or those of you that go up in Pennsylvania. No, it can't turn into an all day. No, we're not allowed to turn it into an all day thing. It's a 5-minute declutter and that's it. 5 items in 5 minutes. That's all we're going to do. Hold on a second. I need to get my square up ruler from Creative Notions Quilt Shop. Each month, a couple years ago, she was sending squaring rulers. Okay. Squaring rulers rule. They're great. You're in the process of decluttering, Kathy? Good. Yeah. 5 and 5. That's right. That's what we're going to do. A 5 and 5. So I'm going to start that the first week of October and the entire month of October. The first 5 minutes of the channel after I get done yakking with you guys, we're going to do a declutter. Unless I'm on the road. Oh, I'm on the road a lot in October. That's okay. The first week or so, you'll get the idea. I know you guys just want to see what I'm doing. See what I'm getting rid of. Don't get rid of that. Y'all have kittens. Can you declutter the whole house? Debbie, if you go to Clutterbug, Cass on Clutterbug, she's got a printable, a free printable. She's on YouTube. And this is where I got the idea. I don't come up with this myself. You know, I'm not that bright. So she's doing the whole month and 5 things in 5 minutes. Yesterday, she went through her makeup drawer. She had to get rid of a $60 bottle of makeup because it was the wrong shade. And she said it was killing her.
I want to know where those squaring rulers are from.
These are from Creative Notions Quilt Shop. Uh-oh. Here comes my husband with his ukulele, y'all. He's got to steal the show. Here he is. You going to play a song? Is that for my 75,000?
Yes.
Aww.
Uh-oh,
No. Oh my goodness. Is that it? Y'all. Okay. It's time to do the drawing, you guys. Time to do the drawing. Last call. Lots of high Keiths in the chat. Last call, you guys, for hashtag Power Tools. Let me see how many we've got. We've got over 1,000 watching. We have 1,070 watching. So let's see how many we have. 885. All right, let me do. Awesome, Keith. You're getting all kinds of. He keeps me laughing, y'all. He keeps me laughing. Never a dull moment at Casa de Thompson. I'm telling you. I want to thank all of you for your super stickers. That was very thoughtful of you. I appreciate it. It helps the channel immensely.
Yes, I will be in El Campo.
Yes, he will be in El Campo. Yeah, bring your cornhole skills because it's going to be game on. All right, here we go. All right, 893 entries. We're going to draw. Ready, set, go. This is for the 75,000. Yeah. Winner, chicken dinner. Who is it? Katie's Quilts. Yay, congratulations. That's wonderful. Go. Music. Da, 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 da. Thank you, dear. All right, Katie's Quilts, reach out to me, powertoolswiththread@outlook.com, and let me know which one of those you would like. And I will take care of that for you right away. Awesome. Awesome. Congratulations, Katie's Quilts. That's fantastic. Thank you guys so much for being with me today. I truly appreciate it. I love each and every one of you. I can't wait to see you in person. If you can join us on cruises, sew and sail cruises, or maybe in an RV rally or something like that. And I will be at Houston in the All Brands booth. And I will also be at Road to California in the Sewing Machines Plus booth. So I hope to see you around. All right. We will talk to you soon. You guys go sew something. Bye.